Lance Flair signing in. To my subscribers, what up? And if you new around these parts, just stopping by to see how I do things around here, what up, what up? So today I'm gonna give you a story time when I was in Target early this year. So I was in Target and I was in the water aisle getting my gallons of water. So boom, I was putting them in my cart. And some random guy came up to me talking. He was like, I see you get your workout in with them gallons of water. And as you can see, it's the gun show. You can see my arms, they big. So like we started talking about water quality and what's the best brand of water. And some kind of way we started talking about occupations and what do you do for a living. And he started asking me, would you like to make extra money? Usually I'm just a person, when I'm on my mission, I speak brief and keep it moving. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to just start hearing people out more, even when I don't know them, because networking, you just never know who's who. So the guy gave me his phone number and he gave me his LinkedIn profile. So I'm browsing through his LinkedIn profile. I'm like, okay, he really who he say he is. He credible. He been in his field for numerous years, over 15 years. And when I was on his LinkedIn profile, I'm like, okay, if you want a person LinkedIn, they could see if you was there. So I sent them a request because, hey, he could see I was there. So I called him later on that day. I was like, hey, I checked out your profile and all that. And he was like, okay, I'm going to tell you about the meeting. I'm going to tell you about the reason, I reached out to you and things of that nature. So we was talking a little bit, and he was talking about your mindset, your mind shift, that to be able to get this opportunity. They don't want people who desperate, and you got to work on yourself, and started talking about all those type of self-help type books. So he mentioned Who Moved My Cheese, and I started telling him about that book because one of my prior mentors, he had me read that book like shortly after I graduated from college. So I know about the characters in the book and, the urgencies, the change, and the way some of them went and changed. So he was, happy about that. And he was like, okay, I'm going to bring you into a meeting. So we went to a meeting and I pulled up to the meeting. It was a Zoom meeting and it was like 15 other people on there. And I was just looking like, I ain't expect this. Like, you invite me here with a whole bunch of other people. So I get into the meeting and I'm talking and I'm listening to all other people. They was like, college student. I'm majoring in engineering right now. So that made me think like, is they trying to go after people who kind of desperate or in a position where they don't have so much work experience, so they ain't got high expectations for what the opportunity may be. So like the guy was like, he was asking us all type of questions like, how would you sell this pen and all this type of stuff? How would you entice someone to be a part of something that they don't know about? He was asking like all these kind of questions, and I'm good with words, so like I was doing my thing and he was like liking my answers. And as we was talking, the people never told you about the opportunity. What's the name of the company? What's the name of the business? And one of the guys was like, is this like a pyramid scheme or something? Because just the way y'all not telling us specific information. The guy, he had like a witty comeback. He was like, do you have a job? The guy was like, yeah. He was like, do you have a manager over you? Do you have another person over them? And he was like, that could be a pyramid scheme, can it? If you all these orders of management and people above and there's people below. But then he was like, nah, it's not. This is not a pyramid scheme or nothing like that. So we left the meeting and he hit me up. He was like, I would like to invite you to another meeting because you did very good and you answered the questions right. So I'm like, okay, I'll go to another one. So I went to another one. Same thing. He had some other guy talking too. Like, this guy's very successful. This is his house. And so me, I'm one of them guys. I get to thinking, and I'm analytical. So I was like, this guy been in his field who trying to get me in this, whatever it is. He been in his field for over 15 years from looking at his LinkedIn profile, and he's big in his profile, in his career. So I started thinking like, if you trying to get me over here and you said you been in this company for 10, 12 years and you was telling me I get money in this state, this different place, and all that type of stuff, I'm thinking like, you can't be serious with it or something, because what's stopping you from pursuing this full time when there's no ceiling on it? And you told me, you was like, the main reason I'm doing this to get my time back and be around my family more. And I'm thinking, if you got over a decade in this, like, what's stopping you from going full time if you say you already doing your thing? And every time we had meetings, they was late at night, like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. So I'm like, okay, they doing this after work. And I just think they probably was going after people who desperate, or, they don't have high expectations of the jobs, because at this moment in life, they just not, they just in a different place in life. So I asked the guy, I just started talking to him like, alright man, what is this opportunity? Let me know what it is. And cause I had to get straight to the chase, cause I'm older, I won't be having time to play games, and I'm not gonna let you string me on like, okay, I'm gonna build this person up, I'm gonna let them like it, I'm gonna just, they gonna be feeling like this and that about the company, and then before you know it, boom, I'm gonna drop it on him. So he was like, have you heard of this type of company? And started saying a lot of different companies the owner of this company has. So he's like, have you heard of Amway Global? And I heard of Amway Global before, so I'm thinking like network marketing. And I did network marketing in the past before, and I just know what the network that I had, network marketing, wasn't for me. So I was like, I'm no longer interested in the opportunity. And he was like, you can still keep my information and we can follow up and keep in contact with each other. But I'm thinking like, I really don't need to keep in contact with you. I sent you the request on LinkedIn and you ain't even accept my LinkedIn request. So you already know I had to grab that back after so many days. But do you think I missed out on a great opportunity at Amway Global? You hear the money train outside, the money train out there, but I just wasn't interested in doing that, because I love spending time with you guys. I like building this platform right here, and I like talking with y'all, and I have a lot of fun with y'all. So I was thinking, if I'm gonna spend a lot of time trying to build that, and in my off time, why not build this platform and bring people along with the ride and have a good time? Let me know below in the comments if I did the right thing. Have you ever been approached by Amway Global or MLM? Let me know, what did you think about it? And until next time, peace.